This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
So, Dave, I've decided to embrace AI.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Right.
You know how I'm constantly fighting against it and telling you I
Well,
don't
you just
want to use
embraced
it.
the internet like 3 weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, well,
You thought the
I'm
internet was a fad.
I'm a slow adapter. I think this radio thing's really going to last.
You know what we call that in the marketing? You're a laggard.
I'm a laggard.
Yes,
okay.
you're a laggard.
Well, here's what turned me. All right, I decided to find out what AI thinks about us.
Oh, like you and I?
Yeah, you and I.
Like our relationship? Or
No. Just what is good about us?
Okay, sure.
Right, and I asked about myself first. And
why do
says,
people love me so much? Rick Kempfer.
It lists, that I'm, executive producer for a couple of Hall of Fame radio shows.
Okay.
Mentions that I was a media critic and journalist. Okay. I should put quotes on journalist. Co-founder of Eckhart's Press, just like you.
Right.
Author. Like,
True. All true.
9 books. And then it says, everyman appeal. Kempfer's ability to connect with people, be genuine, and offer an everyman perspective in his writing and radio work has earned him a loyal following among the general public.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've got a loyal following, because you're an everyman.
I am.
I
am.
Just walking down the street.
I am.
I don't know who that guy is with that Irish golf hat that you're now wearing all the time. I don't know who he is, but he's an everyman. I could just sit and have a drink with him, and we could just talk.
That's right. And then
It didn't say you shun conversations with people.
No.
And
every man wouldn't do that.
And every conversation starts in your head with an exit strategy.
That is absolutely true, by the way. David Stern.
Okay, sure.
A Chicago-based independent publisher.
Mm-hmm.
He's background in sales, marketing, advertising, author of the Balding Handbook.
Absolutely.
Responsible for guiding the press's growth, focusing on a
and if
hybrid
guiding
publishing
means,
model.
packing hundreds of envelopes during Christmas, sure.
Has a deep history with co-founder Kempfer. The Everyman. Let's see here. What else?
If I have this deep relationship with an everyman, does that make me an everyman too? Or
I think so.
We're both everyman.
The transitive property. But also key roles in background. You're the co-founder and publisher, marketing, business acumen, author. Now, here's my favorite part. He wrote The Balding Handbook, a humorous take on hair loss, and has a history of creative writing, including award-winning poetry as a child.
The Abraham Lincoln poem from 6th grade is an AI.
Then I asked AI, what do you think about Minutia Men? It's a fun show that dives into worthless information and lesser-known details about celebrities and interesting topics, often featuring interviews with well-known people, focusing on quirky, obscure facts, making for compelling and memorable listening.
Well, that is all true, don't you think?
And here are the examples they give, which is, I think, my favorite part. Episodes cover topics like Bob Hope's near-death experiences, the Pope getting Portillo's, and strange dating trends.
That's what?
I think that says it all.
And in fact, I think we may even touch on some of these topics shortly.
Really?
Well, one of them, I think, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it because it is time for Minutia Men.
The following is a Tony Lasano podcast, an Opie production on the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. This is Minutia Men with Rick and Dave.
I haven't done it recently, but I did the Eckhart's Press AI thing.
Yeah.
And, so tell me about Eckhart's Press.
Yeah.
And it would say, the publishers, these are the books, blah, blah, and then they'd throw in Tom Sawyer.
I know. There's always something wrong. Like you are a child poet and I am an everyman. Those things are not correct.
All right. Well, this is our last show of the year.
It is.
So we better make it great, I think.
We already have.
Make it great. Touche. Hey, do we have a breaking news jingle?
Alert. Dave, you've already told this story in a previous episode of Minutia Men. That's the end of the alert. End of alert. Alert over.
Okay, I don't like your tone with that one. Well, this is because I've got a huge story here. This really is breaking news. Okay.
All right.
Onion CEO confirms that the Onion is in fact fake news.
Really?
Yeah, finally, one of these left-wing mainstream
broke through.
outlets are admitting that they are liars and the enemy of the people. Right?
Fake news.
Ben Collins, CEO of The Onion, spoke during a fireside chat at the Boston Globe Summit in Boston, where he was interviewed by Boston Globe Washington bureau chief Jackie Kucinich.
Okay.
The discussion covered his background and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I hate to admit it, but yes, we are fake news. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And you know what? Unbelievably, the pinko socialists in the crowd, they laughed. They thought that was funny. That there's, the whatever. So now, obviously, you and I, being part of the intelligentsia of this country, long knew that The Onion has always been satire.
Of course.
Right? But it appears that there are some people, even elected officials, who aren't as smart as us and thought the paper was, as they say, really, as The Onion says, America's finest news source. So I came up over the years, I came out some instances here where people actually believed that The Onion was true.
Let's hear some of these.
2012, John Fleming, Republican U.S. Congressman from Louisiana, referenced The Onion's article, which had the headline, Planned Parenthood opens $8 billion abortion plex, while discussing Louisiana's abortion policy as being too liberal. He specifically mentioned how offensive the lazy fallopian tube river ride was.
Wow.
Yeah, and that is in the record, because I think if you're doing it at a hearing, it's public record somewhere.
Yep.
So John Fleming, Louisiana.
All right.
2012, the Chinese People's Daily, the official paper of the Chinese Communist Party, reprinted an Onion story about Kim Jong-un being the sexiest man alive.
Okay.
And they, with a full photo spread, they had he's not bad.
They believed wait till next year too. So our fake ad.
In 2011, Fox Nation cited The Onion in a blog piece outlining how some Democratic congressmen are trying to replace the American flag with a corporate logo. Fox, this is 2011. Here are some of my all-time favorite Onion headlines.
All right, let's hear it.
First one is CIA realizes it's been using black highlighters all these years.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one.
World death rate holding steady at 100%.
Okay.
And White Sox owner confident fans will eventually die before needing results.
Those are good.
So,
all right. Well, one of the things that we started this year on Minutia Men is this new feature called Just Send Us Stuff and We'll Play It. Right. We don't have a jingle for it yet because we haven't really come up with a title for this segment.
I think people send us is actually
stuff
pretty
people
funny.
Send us.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll have video working.
Well, someone sent us, I've actually got two for you because it's our last episode of the year. This first one is about German airlines. Okay. We get a lot of German stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of German stuff.
I can't believe AI didn't mention anything about our German proclivity.
Here is a guy named Drew Lynch with his German bit.
Times make the announcements both in German and then in English. In that order. German and then in English. But it never feels like the announcements are the same. Like the German announcement's always like, Guten Tag. Fliefriskhaft Turfshefer kommt Grebenshefer to the Umsheferkaft, Rufta Tafir Hospital and Shefer Dalkens. From this counted London, from this counted to the adults to the London, Umshefer Frauen sind wir da, zum Beton, liebes die Beton, und stimmen, liefert wird uns krank, lieben Tanz, die Sonde da deins, da unbedarzt. Auf Wiedersehen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will be taking off shortly. Thank you.
It does feel that way. It really does. But I will tell you this, for those of you trying to translate what he was saying.
It was all gibberish.
It was all gibberish.
Yeah. So he stole my German gibberish bit.
Yeah, that's a bit that you've been doing for years. The other thing that I'm going to play for you, and I have had a lot of people send me this. This is a new thing that's out there. I think it's on Facebook and on Instagram Reels and, wherever. It's baby stand-up. And it's obviously AI generated, but this guy, it's a little baby standing on stage holding a microphone.
Is he smoking a cig?
I know, but he's got like a onesie, or pajamas with the footies, and he goes up there and says some of this stuff. I'm going to play a little bit of that for you right now.
He reached behind my ear and pulled a coin out, looking all excited. I'm like, no, give it back. That's my money. I just didn't know I had it tucked behind my ear this whole time. I'm like, Uncle tried to fucking rob me the other day. He reached behind my ear and pulled a coin out, looking all excited. I'm like, no, give it back. That's my money. I just didn't know I had it tucked behind my ear this whole time.
I mean, it's like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like every little kid joke, like peekaboo, all of that stuff. But it's pretty good. It's called Barely Standing Up.
I always love little kids swearing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I wonder if I can tell this story about my niece's daughter.
Oh, I think you can.
Oh, boy. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm not naming any names.
Right.
So
you could have hundreds of nieces.
She was, I don't know, the kid was 4, 5, or whatever. And she was having some meltdown, and my niece goes, trying to, wild kids, whatever. And then my grandniece is saying, I'm gonna fuck you up.
For real? Wow.
She was like 4.
Wow.
I think that's the greatest thing.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm not sure the family's gonna love that I told that story, but
that's okay.
Hey, we got a review, and this is from Ma 8 on Potable.
Not AI.
No, M8. MA8. Minutia Men proudly aims low and always succeeds. You know what?
Wow. That one's a little too close to home.
We got 5 stars, so I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Time now for Studio Walls.
And the words of the prophets were written on the studio walls.
So this is unofficially our Christmas episode, wouldn't you say? It's our Christmas and New Year's episode. And every year, I like to play this little nugget. It actually came out 10 years ago. This month.
Was this for the book? Or
it's for the book Father Knows Nothing.
Okay.
This is my version of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is 'Twas the Night Before Father's Christmas. And you can find it on YouTube, and here it is.
'Twas the night before Christmas for old Mom and Dad. The screaming was over, but they were still mad. The teenager slept in his bed up the stairs, resting his crabbing that life wasn't fair. Mom was still holding a 5-page wish list from the 10-year-old who liked to talk with his fists, and the 6-year-old who talked all night and all day, pushing and prodding till screams came his way, was finally resting his overworked mouth, while Dad looked at flyers for vacations down south. And then, in a twinkling, they heard on the roof an overweight man, and hoof after hoof. And Mom looked at Dad, and she spat out this gristle. Here comes Santa. Let's blow the whistle. Chimney concrete crumbled, through the fireplace he came, in his singed red suit, his question the same. How were they this year? He asked Dad and Mom, who, though they rehearsed it, could not drop the bomb. They wanted to say, bratty brat 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 brats, but the Christmas spirit wouldn't let them say that. So Dad grit his teeth, told a lie oh so smelly, that his ulcer flared up inside of his belly. They were perfect little darlings, he told the old elf. As the elf filled the stockings, Dad hated himself. But in the moment before Santa left them alone, he put his hand on Dad's shoulder, said, now that you're grown, I can tell you your parents back in 72 also really wanted to blow the whistle on you. But your dad grit his teeth just like you did tonight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's also found in Father Knows Nothing, the book. That is an everyman kind of thing.
That is an everyman thing. Oh, you should have won a poetry award.
I should have. I should have.
Every year I do this. We have 3 kids, and Aaron's and Julia's birthday is the 15th of December.
Right.
And we do the Hanukkah and we do the Christmas. We always go overboard.
It's a smorgasbord.
Whatever. And every freaking year, I'm like, because we run into this every year. It's like making sure that everybody gets about the same amount, right?
Right.
Equity, right? Mm-hmm. Like, why don't we just give them an envelope full of cash?
Yeah.
And just go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Yeah.
Eventually.
When does that happen? Are you at that point yet with your kids?
No, not until they start having their own kids.
Yeah.
When they start having their kids, then you start giving the presents to the kids and they give the cash to your kids.
Or just cut the kids out of our kids out of the deal.
Well, I don't know yet. I'm not a grandfather yet, so we'll find out. Hopefully someday.
Yeah, I think I would just blow off my kids and then.
Who do you think's going to be a grandparent first, you or me?
Oh, I think it's going to be me, and hopefully it's before any of them finish, or it's after they finish college.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say
no,
to happen tomorrow.
No. Hey, I got another feel good kind of story.
Okay.
It's about love. Okay.
Oh, fantastic!
Makers of Bailey's Irish Cream is trying to get their cows laid. Okay. Irish farm. Oh, someone's got an Irish accent that I think should be flopped out shortly. Irish dairy farmer Joe Hayden, whose family's farm near Tinnahelly in County Wicklow. I don't know.
It's Tinnahelly in County Wicklow.
Okay. He supplies the cream used in Bailey's Irish Cream. Okay. And he needs to have great cream, right?
Yes.
You can't have Irish Bailey's cream with crappy cream,
sure,
right?
Of course.
So he has to mate his cows with great cows to get the cream, right?
Bulls, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Bulls, right. It's kind of like, do you want to keep it ethnically pure?
Sure.
I guess, right? So there is a breeding app called Herd Plus, which is basically Tinder for cows. I'm not kidding. So the app was developed by the Irish Cattle Breeding Federation.
Bessie likes walking on the beach.
right. And it gives farmers detailed data on their individual animals, including ancestry, weight, fertility, milk production, and then they'll match cows accordingly on this.
Turnoffs, huge udders.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right. If you're wearing a bell around your neck, don't DM me, right? So, his tool is ensuring that the Bailey's ladies, is how he calls them, gets the top bulls, basically.
And is it working?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Great. But this got me thinking, are there other very niche-y dating apps out there? Now, you and I know I have
been off the market for a very long time.
We never had online dating, right?
No. Because the internet didn't exist yet.
Right. Do you remember calling a girl in high school and hoping she wouldn't answer the phone because you're petrified and
like Jeannie Belezzo in college. Remember that, Dave? Do you remember that?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, there are other. There are other niche dating apps. For humans. There really are.
Yeah.
Here's one. These are true. Date My Pet. I'm not making this up.
Okay.
It connects people who want pets to be central to their relationships and open to experimentation. I'm not making this up. So now I can see the pets. Like if you're a dog owner, you're not going to want to be someone who hates dogs.
We have a friend who's dating someone. They both have dogs, and they thought about moving in together, but they couldn't because the dogs.
Yeah. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Unjected. This is this is anti-vax. It's called Unjected, and it's a dating community concentrating on users who've had no vaccinations in their lifetimes.
Okay. Is it run by Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. And they're Steeler fans. Or is he on the Steelers? But it's not just vaccinations like COVID. It's
all vaccinations.
Yeah.
So if you want measles, this is the thing for you.
Here's one called Clown Dating. Again, I'm not making this up. It's a real site for professional clowns and clown-adjacent romantics.
Oh,
right there. Kama Sutra. What do you think Kama Sutra is?
Is it for writers?
People who want to date people with perfect grammar.
Oh.
Kama Sutra. Right?
Wow.
Colonel Must Match. What do you think that one is?
I don't know.
People who love playing Clue.
Oh.
Colonel, right. We have Histamine and Chill. And these are people who have bad allergies.
Okay, that's yours. That's for you.
And this might be my favorite. It's called Polite Exit. Okay, and those for people who say we should do this again and never mean
do.
it. And never mean it. So those are real online. There wasn't one for gout. People, no, or every man gout.
Well, yeah, we don't need it because we're so charming and delightful.
6th grade poetry winners. There is not a app for that as well.
Well, I have a story for you, and this is kind of a serious story. A French hospital was reportedly evacuated after an 88-year-old man arrived with an artillery shell lodged in his rectum.
If I had a nickel, where's this France? If I had a franc for every time this happened.
It happened Saturday at Hospital Saint-Miu in Toulon, southern France. The French publication Va Matin reported that the elderly man had a World War I artillery shell partially inside of him. Now, they had to evacuate the hospital because, it could go off. It could detonate. Emergency patients were moved out. They're dealt to other hospitals. Now, when I say an artillery shell, you're probably thinking like, it's like a little bullet.
Yeah.
No.
Is this like a 100 millimeter?
8 inches long and 2 inches wide.
Oh, so,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
that's
like a
thing.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Doctors were, it has a happy ending. Doctors were able to safely remove the shell. The patient was reportedly doing fine. But my favorite thing about these stories
are the excuses that they come up with.
The funniest thing is, anytime there's a something got stuck up my butt story, the lame answers of how it happened.
Right. The excuses, right. I was walking and I tripped and I fell on it or whatever. Right.
I was foraging for escargot. My beret fell off my head. A rooster charged at me while I was bent over picking up the beret, and sacre bleu! I fell backwards onto a World War I artillery shell. Vive la France! Yeah.
Well, did you guys used to do that to the Stephen Gary show every
we had people at local emergency rooms
to tip you off with something,
and they would send us fax us. Remember fax machines? They would fax us X-rays. And, this is before HIPAA laws because they would all be fired now. But there'd be an X-ray of 4 crayons in somebody's rectum or something like that.
Now, see, that's our next art book.
Oh,
is the X-rays?
Oh, that could be.
Rick and Dave get email, electronic mail, in an electronic bag, or inbox. Rick and Dave email. Rick and Dave email.
So I think you're gonna love this one. I think this may.
You even wrote on my note, "I will love this."
Yes.
So, okay.
I this may be my
It's
favorite.
not from John S., is it?
No, it's from Carrie. It's from a woman.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. I'm a big fan of your podcast. I usually listen to it while I'm cooking dinner. This week, my daughters, 21 and 20, were home from college. Last night, I was making dinner, listening to your podcast like I always do, and my youngest was helping me chop vegetables when suddenly the jingle, penises, 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 came blaring out of the phone. My daughter looked at me and said, Mom! And now she's telling everybody about it. I guess I'll just be known as the penis mom from now on. Thanks a lot for that.
Hey.
You're welcome.
You're
Carrie.
welcome. Good for you.
I love that. By the way, we have another show people can check out. It's called Minutia Men Celebrity Interview. Right now, there's a Christmas kind of special interview there where I interviewed Steve Wilkos from
the Jerry Springer show.
Yeah, the bouncer. He's got his own show on channel.
Nothing says Christmas like Jerry Springer.
No, I
the
know.
Bouncer.
And we talked about some of the old Jerry Springer Christmas shows. I mean, he's from Chicago. He grew up in Roscoe Village. Kind of a last-second thing. He's here for a food drive, and so we chatted. And it's up there. You can check it out, Minutia Man Celebrity Interview. And we need to thank other people. We need to thank our executive producer, Tony Lasano. As we're this coming year in 2026, we're going to hit our 10th
year,
10th anniversary. That's crazy, and it could not happen without Tony Lasano
and Ed Silla as well. Very thankful for everything that Ed does for the
Ed Silla, the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. We thank you both very much. For everything you've done for us. And
our the dude that helps us with all our interviews.
Yeah. We should thank him too.
Brendan Herman. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. And Vince Argento, who does all of our wacky jingle that we use, including that email one we just did, and penises in the news. Thank you, Vince, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of you.
Can we get the penises on the news jingle on like a extended play and send it to our listener? Because
Carrie,
I
probably could
in the EP.
Well, if you remember
an extended
right,
penis.
You remember right? Vince sent us like 7 different versions of that. So,
okay. Oh my God, she could have the lost penis jingle tapes.
She could. All right, it's time for our audio au revoir. And this is the time of season where we do our little Christmas special. And this one goes back to the 1990s. I'm going to say this is the Christmas of 1995.
Okay.
That Mark Gardner, who was the lead guitarist of Landecker and the Legends, and I came up with this song. And Landecker and the Legends recorded it. It's called Cashier's Bells.
Is this cynical?
It's a little cynical, but it features the kids of all the Legends members. Oh. So it's kind of
now
cute
in their
too.
30s.
40s. Because Tommy, who's referenced in this, was a brand new baby.
Okay.
And here we go. It's Cashier's Bells.
Hey, honey! Honey, you ready? Come on! Hi, Christmas season, gonna go shopping. Come on, dear! I love to go shopping. I'm a man, I just love to shop. Come on, honey, I got all my plastic, all my credit cards. I'm ready to go over the limit this year. For you and the kids. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of spending. People pushing, children kicking. It's the merchant's big scene. And above all that bustle, you'll hear Cashier's bells, Cashier's bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Really, take a chain. I'm waiting for next year to pay. Take it, kids.
How many things will you buy me? How many things will I guess? I'll wrap the day for the family if my demands are not met. I need more toys, get me more things, spend $1,000 if you must. Don't buy nothing for Dylan or Tommy. Wear your old clothes, don't eat big meals, give up all your real needs, and then spend all those big bucks on me. Christmas Day, Christmas Day, hey, that's the day Mom and Dad like me. I'm so good, I'm so nice, watch them bend over backwards for me. No more candy, forget the peppermints, I want things that cost bucks. Everybody's so nice, I could get sick. I'll destroy things cause I want to, and I know in the end that I'll get all brand new things next year and more.
Cashier's bells, Cashier's bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hey ka-ching. I'm waiting for next year to pay. Cashier's bells.
There's presents for everybody. Take your time. All right, you guys, put all the paper in the bag. Get that back to your sister. Oh, did you break that already? Be careful, you're gonna knock the tree over. Quick, push it. Oh, come on, you guys, stop it.
I'm waiting for next year to pay.
You know, I miss the cash register cha-ching.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I
now
do
it's
too.
all there's not even noise anymore.
Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. We'll be back again in 2026. Thanks.
The proceeding
was a presentation of the Radio Misfits Podcast Network. Find our other great shows on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and at radiomisfits.com. Thank you.
This has been a presentation of Opie Productions.
Tony, can you shut up?
I asked AI, what do you think about Minutia Men? It's a fun show that dives into worthless information and lesser-known details about celebrities and interesting topics, often featuring interviews with well-known people, focusing on quirky, obscure facts, making for compelling and memorable listening. Episodes cover topics like the Pope getting Portillos and strange dating trends. I think that says it all.